Hey, y'all. Happy Friday. We are shoring up this week. And what I want to share with you is, um, pretty close to my heart. And that, the heart of the Father is light be, revelation, truth, but there is an enemy. And so, one more reason that it is so very important for us to keep his law, his teachings, instructions, and precepts in front of our face, why it's important for us to talk them to ourselves, why it's important for us to teach our children what they are, is because of the enemy of our souls. And so I am pulling from the Did You Ask God blog that's on the website. And here's what it says. In a world where everybody wants to be an original, we are far too concerned about the popularity of our choices. And even in talking about Joshua over this past week and what you know about Joshua, you know that some of the decisions that he made, and even before him, decisions that God told Moses and Aaron to make, were not the popular decisions. But popularity will not revive a city. Popularity will not better the lives of children. And popularity will not save the lost. What do I mean by that? Well, Satan, the enemy of our souls, is a deceiver. That is his method of operation. It has been for centuries. He masks the truth with lies. He plays on our feelings, emotions, and our desire to be included and loved. But of course, you and I know that God gave us those desires. Love and inclusion are part of our makeup. But, friends, nothing but a true relationship with God, our Father, will fill those longings. Satan works in the shadows. He hurries us, he pressures us, makes us feel like we don't have any other choice. But that is a lie. We always have a choice. And that's a tough pill to swallow. I don't like to acknowledge that I always have a choice. It would be much easier on my ego if I could blame all the choices that didn't work out on someone or something else. But it doesn't work that way. It's very important in the day and time in which we live, where information is literally at our fingertips, that we do our due diligence before making decision. Think I'm a broken record if you want to, but our choices matter, and that is Psalm 1. You and I are not smart enough to see Satan's end game. We must ask God for wisdom, revelation, and insight before we make decisions. Does that sound like what we are in right now? That we ask God, when we stay in his teachings, precepts, and instructions, that you will make your way prosperous and you will deal wisely, that you will have insight and comprehension. And it goes through James 1, which we have talked about in asking God for wisdom. And that is not just information, but wisdom is how to process the information, how to manipulate the information, how to use and understand the information that we have. Proverbs 16:25 says that there is a way that looks harmless enough. Look again, it leads straight to hell. Remember, Satan is a deceiver. And here's how Merriam-Webster defines the word deceiver: to cause to accept as true or valid what is false or invalid, to ensnare. Oh my goodness, go back to Psalm 91, that ensnare, to cheat or to be false. I do not want to make decisions that will affect my children and generations to come based on progressive popularity rather than the unchanging, immovable Word of God. I don't want to be deceived. And we need to ask God to shed his light over our circumstances and situations concerning the decisions that we have to make. Now, I read a lot of it, because if we actually have the word in us, if we've been meditating on the word, if we have kept it in front of our eyes, then we know what the word is. And Satan, the deceiver, who masks the truth and tries to present something as true that is not true, that is false, if we have the word and we know the word, we are going to stand a smaller chance of being deceived and being fooled and moving on incorrect information. And that's why he says, turn not aside to the right or to the left. Don't deviate. If something looks or sounds good, but something feels off, if it's not exact in the word, then it has been changed, manipulated, and it's for your destruction. So I encourage you, another benefit, part of meditating on the word, is that we know the word, so that when something is presented to us that is in opposition to the word or is not the word, we can recognize it and we can save ourselves from making a decision based on something that just is not true. I'm so thankful that our Father has made provisions that we not be deceived. Love y'all. Thanks so much for being with us this week. And so tomorrow is Saturday. We're going to do our live at 9 in the morning, bump it back about 30 minutes and see if that seems to work out better for us. But I hope you have a wonderful Friday, and I'll see you in the morning. Bye, y'all.